Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. When you feel better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's so much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday, the 22nd of February. February is almost done already. It's hard to believe. Welcome to the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better movement session. My name is Scott Roberts, and my wife and I own Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center here in downtown St. Petersburg, where we strive to help people feel better, move better, and be better through therapeutic massage, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, many other modalities that we bring to the table, literally, in our therapeutic massage sessions. So thank you for joining us this morning. If you happen to have a rope, a strap, a belt, something that you can use to help leverage your limbs and assist yourself in your stretching, is the closest thing that you can get to an assisted stretch with me helping you is by utilizing a strap, belt, or rope. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, get our day going. Let's reach up overhead, reach for the ceiling or the sky, come up onto your toes. Open up the spine. Good, let's go ahead and widen our feet a little bit, a little more shoulder width apart, and bend your body to the left. Remember to breathe. It's best to exhale as you stretch. You'll notice that I'm holding these stretches for about 2 seconds and then resetting. Let's go to the right. Good, let's do torso rotation, upper body, arms out in front of you, shoulder height. Rotate your body all the way to the left, as far as you can, all the way to the right, as far as you can. Back and forth. All right, perfect. Grab the end of your strap in your right hand, reach up over your head, let the strap dangle back behind you between your shoulder blades. You're going to reach down with your right hand as far as you can. Use the strap to assist, getting it to move a little further. Let's bring that right hand down to the belt behind you. Lift your hand up between your shoulder blades as far as you can. All right. Bring your elbow up to shoulder height, bent at 90 degrees. We're going to rotate the shoulder so your elbow stays stationary. And you're going to reach back behind you and open up that shoulder. Left hand overhead, reach down behind you, between your shoulder blades, using the strap to assist. Hold it for a couple seconds and then release it, reset it. Let's bring the left hand to the belt, strap over your right shoulder, reach up between your shoulder blades with your left hand, assist with the strap. Bring your elbow up to shoulder height, bent at 90 degrees. Rotate your shoulder back.
All right, drape the strap around your neck and shoulders. Find yourself a spot on a wall or tree or whatever you're near. Plant your hand, palm down, with your fingers pointing behind you. Step forward with your left foot, and then twist your chest gently to the left. You want to feel this stretch across the front of your right shoulder and your right side of your chest. Left hand on the wall, right foot forward. Good. All right, head and neck rotation. Turn your head to the left as far as you can. Reach up with your hands, gently assist in that movement, and add a little bit more pressure to help your head move that direction. We're not jerking the head and neck, we're just gently encouraging it to go a little bit further. In all cases, the movement is created first and then assisted with a strap over with your hands. All right, head and neck to the left. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Right hand just above the right, left hand just above the right ear. And just the weight of your hand will be enough to assist to the right. Perfect. All right, have a seat. All right, if you happen to have a stretch out strap like I do, you can buy these here in our office if you want one. You can order them on optp.com and they'll ship it straight to your house. And I like them because they have these pre-sewn in loops and you just drape it over the ball of your foot, for example, your toes. But if you don't happen to have something like that or a belt with a buckle that you can cinch around your foot, you're just going to take the middle of your strap or rope around the ball of the foot and you'll hold both ends together. Sometimes it'll be like this, all right? And you're going to use that to help assist your stretch. So the first thing I want to do is stretch out the calf. So just pull your toes towards your nose while you're sitting here. Just like everything else. Pull your toes through your nose, hold it for a couple seconds, feel that stretch in your calf. Quite nice. All right. The longer your legs, the longer strap you'll want or need to assist you, so it won't be that difficult. All right. You can bend your left knee if you want, leave it straight if you want, whichever you're comfortable with. Your right leg needs to be straight. And we're going to do hamstring stretches. There's 3 hamstrings on each leg. So we're going to do 3 different variations. You're going to lift that leg towards the right shoulder. Try to push your heel towards the ceiling so you keep the leg straight. Now we're going to take the strap around the inside of the left ankle, the inside of the right ankle. Have you guys trying to switch legs on me in the middle of this? All right, that's going to help pull your toes towards the inside. Now we're going to lift the leg towards the nose instead of the shoulder, so towards the middle of the body. Again, push your heel towards the ceiling, trying to keep your leg straight. Now we're going to take the strap out from underneath the calf, go around the outside of the ankle. That's going to turn your toes to the outside. Now we're going to lift that leg towards the left shoulder, right leg to the left shoulder. All right, leaving that strap right where it's at, around the outside of the right ankle. We're going to straighten out both legs, lift your right leg just high enough to scissor across the top of the left leg, keeping it straight. You want to feel this on the outside of the right hip. The next variation, then we're going to lift that leg to 45 degrees and then scissor across. You want to keep your hips flat on the floor. Don't let your hips roll. Next, we're going to bring that leg to 90 or as close to 90 degrees as you're able to get your leg. Scissor across. Further opening the right hip and lower back. All right, we're going to take the strap out from underneath the calf, go around the inside of the ankle and under again. Now we're going to pull that right leg out to the right as far as we can, keeping it straight. Half of a split, basically. Good. Let's bend the knees. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee and pull the strap off the ball of your foot if you happen to have it around it like I do. Set that to the side. We're going to use it for the left leg here in just a minute. With your left hand, please reach over and grab a hold of your right shin. Pull that knee close to your chest, and now you're going to pull your right foot closer to your left shoulder with some gentle pressure on the inside of the right knee. We're rotating the hip. Easing into, holding, and then releasing the stretch. All right, let's go ahead and start with the left side. Put the strap around the ball of the foot. Sit yourself up. And let's stretch out the left calf. Toes to your nose. You're just using the strap to assist. All right, go ahead and lay back. And notice with these stretches, I'm doing about 3 of each of these repetitions. There's no magic to this number 3 or anything like that. Stretches that you need, that you can feel that you need better improvement, range of motion, or that feel really good, you want to do more of those stretches later, okay? So, left hamstring stretches. Keeping the leg straight. Morning, Vince. Take the strap around the inside of your left ankle. Now we're moving that leg towards your nose. Take the strap all the way around to the outside of the ankle. Now we're going to go towards the right shoulder with the left leg. Here we go. Really try to focus on keeping that leg straight. I know it's hard to do that. Very challenging. You'll actually be able to get a better stretch where we're trying to target. All right, straighten out both legs. Leave the strap around the outside of the ankle the way it is. Now we're going to lift our left leg just high enough to scissor across the top of the right. Bring that leg up to 45 degrees, scissor across. Now bring that leg up to 90 degrees, scissor across. Remember, don't let the hips roll. There'll be times where you're going to be tempted to let those hips go. All right, take the strap all the way around one time to the inside of the ankle and back underneath the calf again. Now we're going to pull that left leg out to the left as far as we can. So straighten that out. Half of a split. Perfect. Bend your knees. Bring that left ankle onto your right knee. You can set the strap aside. We're done with it. Reach up with your right hand under your left shin. Your left hand goes on the inside of the left knee. And bring that left foot closer to the shoulder, rotating the hip. Nice deep stretch. Deep in that hip socket on the back side. Good. All right, come on up to your knees. Step forward with your right foot. You want that foot to be out in front of you a ways. You want your heel on the ground, your toes are not on the ground. Your knee is bent at about 130 degrees approximately. And you're going to push forward with your hips and sink down into the stretch, bringing your toes of your right foot down. You want to keep your chest upright and facing forward. And you want to feel that stretch across the front of the left hip. Extremely important stretch for people that spend a lot of time sitting. Switch legs, put your right knee down, step forward with your left foot, gently push forward. All right. Next, we're going to engage in some corrective exercise. So once we've gotten ourselves stretched out properly, we're going to strengthen certain muscles that are going to be key to helping you relieve lower back pain and shoulder and neck dysfunction. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a plank. So put your elbows underneath your shoulders, just about shoulder width apart. Palms and forearms are flat on the floor. And there's a couple different variations here. You can do them on your knees. And if you're going to do that, that's quote unquote easier. And you're going to lift your hips and create a straight line from the back of your knees to the back of your head. And then you're going to hold it as long as you can. Okay? The longer you're able to hold it, the stronger your core is, and the better support your lower back will have, which is really a good thing because that's what causes your back pain. All right? If you can, come on up to your toes instead. It's harder. You're using more of your body weight. And hold that plank. Remember to breathe. Anytime, set your hips down. Take a couple breaths. Come on back up. Now there should be a straight line from the back of my heels to the back of my head. Lower your hips just a little bit if you need to. Good. Go ahead and relax. So if being in a full plank is causing you pain, come down to your knees and do it there. Make it easier. Okay? The next exercise we're going to do is for upper back, shoulder, and neck dysfunction. It's called the belly angel. So you want to go ahead and move your elbows out to the side. Your elbows bent at 90 degrees. And your chest flat on the floor. Now we're going to squeeze all the muscles along the upper back, along the spine, and we're going to lift our head, our chest, and our arms towards the ceiling. So take a deep breath. Exhale and lift. Hold it for a couple seconds. Come on back down and inhale. Great. Let's go and roll ourselves over onto our back. All right, the next thing we're going to do is a glute bridge. The reason the glutes are so important is they really help stabilize the hips. We tend to sit a lot, and our hip flexor, the psoas muscle, there's two of them, but that's the primary one, gets really, really tight and strong and creates a lot of dysfunction in the lower back and hips. And the glutes will help correct and stabilize that and balance it, okay? And we tend to let our glutes get weak and take shorter strides when we're walking and running, stuff like that. You know, we're trying to, quote unquote, maintain balance. We get lazy, to be honest with you. So let's strengthen our glutes. Lift your hips towards the ceiling, keeping your feet flat on the floor, and hold that, okay? Actively squeezing these guys right here. Push your hips towards the ceiling. Try to lift that body and hold it. All right. So those are three really key exercises to help strengthen the core, strengthen the upper back, strengthen the glutes. Again, like I said with the stretches, please feel free to do more of any of those things that you need more work with and help with to relieve your pain and discomfort that you may have in those areas. All right, come on up, sit down, lift your spine and your head towards the ceiling so you're sitting straight up. Keep the airway open. If you're hunched forward, you're putting pressure on your diaphragm and your lungs and you're not getting a full breath of air. We're going to practice some deep breathing. We're going to breathe in through our nose, push out the air slowly, consistently through your lips until you have nothing left in your lungs and you are forced to take a deep breath, getting fresh oxygenated blood into your body. Ready? All right, thank you again for joining me this morning. I hope this helps you feel better, move better, and be better at everything that you do. I'll see you again on Wednesday morning. You ready for another day, another week, Vince? Good.